So hello to the ISU family. I'm Bob Richards, co-founder of the International Space University. I'm here with
Peter Diamandis, also co-founder of ISU.
25 years. It's unbelievable. It's been quite a ride.
Extraordinary. We both started university when we were 4.5 years old.
I was 5.
But we want to thank the entire ISU family over this last 25 years that's kept the dream alive. And what an extraordinary dream and an extraordinary path that we've had through literally 25-odd summer sessions, the creation of a few master's programs, a beautiful campus in Strasbourg.
Unbelievable. Quarter century that really began before that.
Yeah.
You know, it began with when we were students, creating the Students for the Exploration and Development of Space together, SEDS. Still going strong today. Shout out to SEDS. Space Generation Foundation, uniting all the youth of the planet into the space generation, all those born since the beginning of the space age, the first instrument of humanity ever to leave the planet.
Yeah, it was in SEDS and then in Space Gen that Bob and Todd Hawley and I met. And really, we met, through the old medium back then, through the pages of magazines like Omni and Astronomy, and had this common goal of, could we find the people out there that had the same dream we had to open up the space frontier, bring us together, educate us, give us a common vision, and then create the companies and the capabilities to take humanity off the planet forever.
So lacking the technology we have today, ISU was a beacon to find others like us.
Exactly.
And we've created, over the last 25 years, a space mafia, all you people, that are truly changing the world.
So it was 1987, April 12th through 15th, that we had the founding conference of International Space University. Paul Gray, I was a grad student at MIT at the time. Paul Gray was the president, and he allowed us to use the facilities there. And we had some extraordinary people we pulled together.
We sure did. At that time, the first I in ISU was Canada.
Yes.
And
you brought an entire delegation from Canada down there. We had folks from the Soviet Union back then who came, the European Space Agency, NASA, of course. And I remember sitting around the table sharing our vision. Todd was speaking eloquently about where ISU could be, and we had quite a vision for ISU back then.
We had 3 phases. It was beginning as a summer session program, a somewhat modest goal of borrowing other people's bricks and mortar, and just running a program, that was 10 weeks long, running in the millions of dollars, a lot of money to us back then. But then we wanted to have a permanent campus, and that would be the second stage of ISU. And everybody said we're crazy. You'll never have a permanent campus.
Yeah, and of course the third stage was a space-based campus, and we had gotten to know an extraordinary man through SEDS and Space Gen, Arthur C. Clarke, who we called Uncle Arthur. He agreed to be the chancellor of International Space University, and very famous. We worked hard to bring Arthur in for the closing speaker of the first summer program at ISU.
Through these things he invented called geosynchronous communication satellites.
Yeah, we actually, you have to imagine, we're grad students. We had hired our own faculty out of our own universities to come and teach, and we were working very closely with folks like Joe Pelton and John McLucas. Intelsat, and we did a double bounce from Sri Lanka up to Europe, up back to Cambridge, and Arthur came in, from Sri Lanka. Hi, I'm Arthur C. Clarke. In his booming voice, it was extraordinary.
And there was one human in that link. It was me, because I had to be on the phone to the ground station in Sri Lanka and the ground station in Massachusetts at the same time.
So it was in that first summer session in 1988 at MIT, 104 students from 21 countries. Extraordinary group who didn't know anything about ISU. They were the real risk takers, right? Who came to this unseen program, and then from there we went to Strasbourg, and then you helped organize a session in Toronto, and then to Toulouse and Kitakyushu, and around the planet. Extraordinary existence.
So today, here we are, with thousands of you out there. We're just celebrating with you. We wish we could be all together, but we really are in a sense, because we can communicate with you in this way. So as we look at the next 25 years of ISU, the golden era, maybe the platinum era, we need to count on you to really create that third phase. ISU has to lead and facilitate humanity's move to the stars as a multi-planet species. And it's ISU's destiny and yours to help out. So we have to create that third phase. We have to get ISU into space, and we want you to help.
So we are living in a time and an age where thousands of years from now, people will look back at these next few decades as the moment in time that the human race moved off the planet irreversibly. And we have every expectation that the business plans, the companies, the organizations, the agencies, the capital will come from ISU alumni. So thank you.
Thank you very much, and happy 25th anniversary.
25 years down, thousands to go. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.